What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back at it again with another Copart walk around. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into this with number one on my list. This is a 2013 Audi A6 Premium. I don't know if it's a Quattro yet or not, but we'll find that out here in just a second. It's got 92,000 miles, and boy, does she have some hail damage, guys. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me change angles here. Maybe this will help you out a little bit better. She's got some pretty significant hail damage. The back window was taken out. I mean, the whole car is just riddled in hail damage. What I think is really fun is the fact that I have one of these. I have a 1998 Audi A6 Quattro Avant. And looking at this one, boy, they look totally different. I don't know, honestly, I'm just gonna keep it real. I really like this. I think the modern Audis look absolutely sick. They're gorgeous cars. At the same time, I'm not afraid to admit that they scare me. They do. I've seen a lot of YouTube channels. I've watched a lot of videos of people that own these cars, and they just seem to be problematic for people. So they do scare me, guys. I don't know how well that hail damage comes out on camera, but I'm trying to use that sun to kind of walk you through, right? Yeah, she's got a lot of hail damage. We've got Continental, probably like extreme contact tires. Yeah, Continental extreme contact tires all the way around. She is a beautiful car, guys. Except for this side, the roof, the trunk, and the hood. Otherwise, very beautiful car with 92,000 miles on the odometer. Let's take a look at the interior, see what she looks like here. I mean, I'd still roll this. I would. Now, being an A6, I guess my question is, what engine is in this? All right, there's some glass and everything to be expected, you know, from the hail damage, but overall, very nice. Very nice. It doesn't smell bad, which is surprising seeing as the back window is missing. It's listed as a run and drive. It's got power. So I guess we should go ahead and just fire it up, right? Push to start. Here we go. Oh yeah, fired right up. Fired right up. This is nice. This is really nice. Turn off ignition before leaving car. Well, thank you. That's probably a good idea. Speedo goes to 180. Is this the 3-liter 6-cylinder, right? The supercharged? Or is this going to be one of those 4-bangers? We're going to have to pop the hood and find out. Also, does the important window work? She makes a little noise. But yes, the important window does work. All right. Can I even fit in here? Goodness, that's a tight fit right there, guys. Let me see if I can just kind of reach over here, and there we go. Yeah, that's a little 4-banger, guys. No way. Yeah, they put a 4-cylinder in the A6. Okay, well, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My interest in this car just went down about 90%. Like I'm truly not very interested in this car now. We'll go ahead and put it in gear, let it go forward and backward. I really thought this would have had the, ooh, and it's running like crap. Got the backup, oh wow, that's running bad. It goes backwards, it goes forwards. Goodness, this thing is not running well, guys. This thing is not running well at all. This is one that I had planned on bidding on. I don't know. I guess I'll go ahead and pull it up. Let's see where the bids are at, and maybe this is something I can throw a bid on, but I'm not overly interested in this car. I'm really not. All right, so here it is, the 2013 A6 Premium Plus, and you can see it's sitting at $3,500 right now. It's got a buy it now of $75,000, and I do realize this is a $15,000 or so car prior to the damage. I'm not really that interested in it. Let's see if we can beat it at $3,700. Oh, whoa. Buy it now, cancel. Whew. Ooh, I about hit the wrong button. I about hit the wrong button. We're winning it, okay? We're winning it at 3,600. I'm fine with that. I don't expect we're gonna win it for that. But I mean, if we did, that would be a score, in my opinion, all day long. I'd throw a back window in it, put some fresh gas in it, and I'd start driving the damn thing. I'll buy it all day long for $3,600, guys. All right, with that out of the way, let's move on to the next one. Next on my list is a 2018, I know, another Audi. I know, a 2018 Audi A3. And this color, I'm gonna have to really get you in on the paint to hopefully show you the color of this thing, but it's almost kind of a chameleon color, man. It is, what a beautiful paint job. Now I know it's got a lot of scratches and stuff in it, but that could all be buffed out. But in my opinion, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It's an 18 A3. It's got 42,000 miles on the odometer, and it looks good. The only thing that concerns me is when I'm looking at the tires and I see Milestar. I mean, it's an Audi, right? Milestar on the front, and then this tire doesn't even look like it's the right size. This is a Pirelli Centurato all season. This tire over here, this tire don't even look right. It's a 225/45/17. I don't know. I don't know. The loss type is called minor dents and scratches. So I don't know. Then over here, what is this? This is another Pirelli. This is a 225/45/17. So maybe that is the right size tire. Maybe that is the right size tire. The car looks good overall, right? I think she looks real good. Looks like it's got adaptive cruise control. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. I think this interior color is one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. It's like this, this beautiful mocha color. I absolutely love this color. You know, the two-tone on the door panel as well, the black with that mocha insert. Maybe it's called cappuccino or something, I don't know. I really like it. I really like it a lot. I think this car has got a beautiful interior. The seats look to be in really good condition. Dashboard is in nice condition. All right, let's climb in, man. It's got power. Oh, it is a small car. Definitely a small car. Not push to start either. It's got a key. Ooh, that popped out of the dash there. How nice is that? That's clean. That's clean. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, we got a check engine light on. Seems a little crazy to me. You know, a car 40-some thousand miles to have a check engine light on, but all right, I guess. Air conditioning is ice cold. I'm gonna have zero doubt that the important window works. There we go. Yeah, it works. And I'm sure that window over there works as well. Yep, sure does. It's also got that nice panoramic sunroof too. This is nice. Let's put it in gear and make sure that it's the S-tronic, baby. Okay. Yep, it goes backwards. And it goes forwards. And backwards again. And park. Okay, let's give it a little throttle. Sounds healthy. Like I said, air conditioning is nice and cold. I really like this. I'm gonna have to bid on this one too. I'm gonna have to bid on this one too. Honestly, I know that the A6 is gonna be, you know, the better car, more sophisticated car. I just kind of like this one more. I know it's smaller and I know it's got less features, but I really like this one. You guys comment below and tell me what you think of the little A3. She runs absolutely great. It's a cute little Volkswagen. I mean, a cute little Audi. Sorry, I know how many people I just piss off saying that. I love it. I absolutely love this little car. Look at it. I think it's got a mean stance to it. It looks so good. It looks so good. Okay. Well, you guys think we should throw a bid on it? I don't know how much it's going for. let's go ahead and pull up the auction. And if it's not too high, we'll go ahead and put a bid on this one as well. All right, so here it is, 2018 Audi A3 Premium on approval, 19 hours left, 42,000 actual miles. Minor dents and scratches, rebuilt title. Ah, well that clues you in on something there, doesn't it? 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder automatic, front wheel drive. It's a rebuilt title. Okay, so in this case, what I would do is I would go to autoauctions.io and I would run this lot number in their system, and I would be real quickly finding out what the previous damage was. In fact, I think we're going to do that while I'm talking in this portion of the video. We'll go ahead and just throw some pictures of what it used to look like. That'll help me determine if I'm even interested. But I'll tell you what, just because I'm here and the car looks pretty good from where I'm sitting, I'm going to go ahead and put $2,500 on it. Oh, you've been outbid. You know, that's okay, because this one is a rebuilt title. I think it was probably best we stay away from it anyway. You just don't know the way it was put back together or the amount of damage that it had before, so you should really do some better research before bidding on the car. All right, it'll really help you make an informed decision. So autoauctions.io, guys, link to them is down below. You can research any of the cars at Insurance Auto Auctions or Copart using their website, so you can see these rebuilt cars, what kind of damage they had before, and you can see the repairs, and that'll tell you exactly where you need to be looking when you come out here to see the cars in person. Next on my list, the thumbnail, the one you guys all been waiting for, the 1983 Toyota Celica Supra. This is a fire car, in case you haven't been able to tell yet. It didn't take me long to figure that out either. Looks like she got burnt down pretty good, man. That's a lot of heat right there. It cracked the windshield as well. Obviously, this is a non-runner, guys. How did it look, though? I mean, honestly, it doesn't look like it's rusted out or anything. It's in pretty rough shape, though. It is, and there is some rocker rust. I think that's rust down here. Maybe it's just melted plastic. That's just melted plastic. That's just melted plastic. The rest of the car, honestly, it's in pretty good shape. You know what would be fun to do is LS swap it. You know, I hate LS swaps. Okay, I don't want to say I don't hate LS swaps. It's just everybody's done them. Everybody's doing them. It's LS this, LS that, and you know, yeah, anyway, LS everything, right? Well, you know what? Maybe this one would be a decent one for an LS. So that could be a lot of fun. That could be a lot of fun. Or if you really just want to piss everybody off, how about a Chevy 4.3 V6 swap with a carburetor? How about a carburetor swap with a Chevy 4.3 V6? Look at the, honestly, guys, the interior in this thing it's in phenomenal shape. Now, somebody had covers all over this, but from what I'm seeing, look at these door panels. Beautiful condition. And look at the dash. I know it's probably hard to see. It's a little bit washed out, but I'm gonna sit in it. And look at that dash. That dash is in absolutely gorgeous condition. It really is. There's your instrument cluster. Had 156,000 miles on it. And it's a stick shift. That's right, she's a stick shift. Now the hood should be popped. Let's go ahead and take a look under there. See what we got going. This opens backwards, does it not? No? Guess it doesn't. In fact, I don't think the hood pops at all. I can't remember on these if they pop from the front or the back. I really thought they popped from the back. And the camera just fell. How about that? Yeah. Nope. Look at that, though. Celica Supra. Well, yeah, this popped from the front. You can see where it's already somewhat up right here, but from the fire, I guess you just can't get it open. Let me see if I can get some help. Maybe we can pop this hood. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't get the hood open. It's stuck. And, you know, I didn't think about this when I was walking up to it, but you see how this window is down, right? This window's cracked. Yeah, I should have saw that. We had like torrential thunderstorms last night, so this car is completely soaking wet. I sat down in it. Now I'm completely soaking wet as well. I'm not very happy about it, but that's just one of those things that happens out here. I guess I should pay more attention. She was a good looking car, guys. She really was. She didn't look too bad at all. The body's in, honestly, really good shape. Really good shape. It's not hail damaged or anything. This could be something fun to put a, it doesn't have to be an LS, but you know, to do a motor swap, you could have some fun with this thing. Let's move on. Next on my list, another Chevy Blazer. No way. This is a 1999. This is a four-wheel drive. You can tell by the wheels. This is going to be a 4x4. And this is a pedal car. Yes, a pedal car. A lot of people are afraid of pedal cars, but honestly, they don't really scare me anymore. I'm going to say they used to, but they don't anymore. It's a mixed bag. You never know what you're going to get, man. Sometimes you get good ones and sometimes you get bad ones. It's really no different than any other car that you're going to purchase at auction out here anyway. Okay. I mean, doesn't she look good? She's got nice tires. Looks like they match. They are Cooper Discover HT, and then on the front, okay, so the backs are Cooper, the front says BF Goodrich Radial TA. The body looks to be in really good shape, guys. It's listed as a non-runner though, and I believe it. Yeah, the fronts are one pair, the rears are another pair. 131,000 miles on the odometer. And I'll tell you what happens with these. This is an LS, so it's not going to be a very well optioned model. But I'll tell you what happens to these, okay? And I'll tell you right now, just from looking at it, how good the interior looks. This thing is in really good condition for its age, truly. The seats are in good condition. The dashboard is in good condition. The dashboards a lot of times on these just disintegrate. So let me see if this door opens. Nope, it's locked. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pop the hood. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a dead battery anyway, so we're gonna need to go ahead and get under there, save ourselves a little bit of time. And the problem with these is typically spider injection, right? Yeah, I think most of you know spider injection is, I'll tell you something else. This looks rough. This looks real rough. So yeah, just looking around this engine bay, I noticed immediately that the air compressor is disconnected. So I'd guess more than likely you got a problem there. There is just oil slung all over this thing, grease. This is one of the rougher looking engine bays I've seen, especially for that kind of miles. I have seen these things with well over 250,000 miles that didn't look this bad. I guess the only thing to do is throw a jump on it and see what it does. I was ready to bid on this, like immediately. This is one of the cars I've got on my list to bid on. But looking at the condition of the engine bay, I don't know, guys. This looks pretty rough. So for those of you that don't know what spider injection is, it's this, honestly, it's pretty stupid in my opinion. It's a thing that GM did a while back with these Vortex, and basically instead of having fuel injectors on the outside of the engine like every other car with a fuel rail, you take a look here and you don't see a fuel rail. Well, where is the fuel rail then? Well, fuel lines run into the engine, and guess what? Guess what? There are these like plastic lines, fuel lines, high pressure fuel lines that run underneath the intake manifold, and they look like spider legs. All right, and then you got these little injectors attached to them at the end, and all of this with O-rings and everything sits underneath the intake manifold, which makes it kind of a bear to work on, and it's not particularly cheap when it goes out, and ultimately they all fail. All right, let's see what it does. I expect it'll crank. I also expect this one probably won't start. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all, does it? Like that legit doesn't sound good, guys. That really doesn't sound very good. I'm also noticing it's completely out of gas. I don't hear a fuel pump either. Boy, that starter sounds rough. Huh. Okay. All right, well, we've got our 4x4 over here and got your nice little center stack right there. I guess we could check out the important window, which does appear to work. All right. Let me unlock this and let's see what it looks like back here. I mean, honestly, it looks pretty good, I think. This actually looks really nice. And these tires are in excellent shape as well. Yeah, she looks good. She really does. She looks good. I don't know, guys. You think we should throw a bid on it? I mean, it's a pedal car. It probably isn't going to go for much. And you know what? Maybe we can get it running. And maybe we can't. Honestly, I don't really care. If it goes cheap enough, it doesn't matter if we get it running. I mean, I ultimately would love to get the dang thing running. But if it's going to require, tons of work or too much money, and it's just not worth putting into it, then who cares? You know, we gave it a shot. We could send it right back to auction. Let's pull up the app. Let's see what it's going for. I might be interested in this one. Then again, maybe I'm not interested in this one. I took the fuel cap off, and I was like, I wonder what it smells like, just... I'm gonna tell you right now, that doesn't smell like a fuel system that works. Not at all. That smells rotten. That's pretty bad. I don't know, guys. I'll go ahead and I'll pull it up. Let's take a look at how much it's sitting at, and if it's something like we could throw a $150, $200 bid on, maybe then I'd be willing to take it on. Otherwise, I'm not interested. Well, here it is, 99 Blazer. It's on a minimum bid, mechanical, non-public, clean title, 4x4, automatic, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't have any bids on it, so let's throw a $150 bid, and I'll throw 175 as I'll throw 200 as my max. I don't want to go over that, honestly. There you go. Winning it at 150 bucks, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Last one on the list, guys, a 1998 Lincoln Navigator. How many of you are saying, don't do it, Randy? We've never had one of these on the channel. Maybe it's time. It's got the black ice air freshener. It's got the Cooper tires. It's got 250,000 miles on the dash. I wonder why this one is here. 248,730. Wow. It does have a set of Cooper tires so far, this side anyway. Let's check the other side. The body doesn't look too particularly bad, I don't think. It looks pretty good. Huh. Okay. It's got quite a few dings over here for sure. The mirror is broken off. Another Cooper tire there. And another, no, that's a prime well. It's got a prime well on the front. Somebody had some epoxy holding this together. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Look at that. How about that? Thank you for your service, Marine. Appreciate you. All right. Huh. I mean, it looks pretty good. It's got some dings and dents. Like, to me, this is a grocery getter or something. This is not something that you're going to be washing and waxing on the daily. It's just something to get you from A to B. There's one of your mirror caps. It's got captain's chairs here. You got your third row seat back there. Headliner looks relatively good, doesn't it? I think it does. The seats back here look pretty good. Normally these seats are destroyed, so I'm already impressed with her. I still don't know what it's here for, though. Let's be very careful opening the doors. We got a little bit of damage here. This has come off. Okay, I don't know. There's what I was talking about, though. The seats are just, ugh, yeah. But I mean, whatever, right? The rest of it doesn't look too bad, though, man. It doesn't look too bad. Those seats are actually a very common issue. Oh, this just fell off on me. Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw that in the passenger seat because that's just gonna do nothing but cause problems for people. There we go. It's got a cassette in it, too. I wonder if we can get that cassette tape out. let's put the key in it. Let's see if it does anything. Nope. Nada. What is this for? Oh, the cigarette lighter. Okay, that's all hanging out. You got an ashtray and cup holders. Fun times. What's this got? A 5.4 Triton? Since this is an older one, it's just gonna be a 2-valve, right? I didn't pop the hood, did I? Oopsie. We'll try that again. I'll edit that out, pretend like it didn't happen. No, I won't. All right. Good old tried and true 5.4 Triton. I think. I don't think this will be a 4.6, but I could be 100% wrong. How do you open the hood? Oh, it's got a little lever right there. Ugh. What do you think, 5.4 or 4.6? I'm starting to think 4.6. Let's take a look here. What does it say? It's a 5.4. Okay, good. Good. I really wanted it to be a 5.4. There's the battery. Let's throw a jump on it and let's see what she sounds like. All right, we got the NOCO on there. I think my booster packs may both be getting a little worn down from over a year of use. I think they're starting to wear out a little bit. But they've done me right, man. They've done me right. I have used the living heck out of them every single week. Oh, there's the cassette. What do we got? We got Los Tigers del Norte La Real del Sol. Okay. You got me, man. All I want to know is if it runs. Oh, she's a little noisy. Yeah, she's a little noisy. Oh, she's smoking. You see all that smoke? Ooh. Goodness. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. I'm not sure I'm feeling this one. Oh, that smells like oil. Well, I mean, with 250,000 miles on, I guess, you know, you can't fault the thing too much for burning a little oil on startup. You know, valve seats and seals are probably pretty good and worn. It's got a misfire. I can feel that immediately. The important window works. This thing is rough, guys. Like, seriously, I'm feeling less and less like I'm interested in this. Let's turn on the AC vents up here. That would help. It does feel like the AC's on. I mean, it feels decent. It's not ice cold yet, but oh wow. Yeah, this thing is, I mean, it goes forward and it goes backward. Does the 4-wheel drive work? 4 high? No, yes, yeah. It's in 4 high. Okay. Well, it appears that the 4-wheel drive functions. Let's put it in 4 low. Put it in neutral and see if she flips into 4 low for us there. Uh-oh. I don't see 4 low. Check suspension. Okay, so it's got an air suspension problem too. The AC is cold. It's not great, but it's cold. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yeah. I am all for not bidding on this one. No, not at all. I have absolutely zero interest in this SUV. But I mean, hey, if you do, I'll give you the stock number. There it is. Feel free to, you know, bid to your heart's content. But for me, I'm passing on this one. That's a hard pass for me. And you know, I buy all kinds of crap, man. I really do. I love buying stuff out here. But this one's just not it. This is the last one. We're done. So do me a favor, if you enjoyed the content, hit that thumbs up button, man. I'd appreciate it. Lets me know that you like what I'm doing. If you didn't enjoy the video, hit the thumbs down button, unsubscribe from the channel, and go watch something else. I should cut that out, but yeah, seriously, just go watch something else. I do my best to bring you guys fun, entertaining content 5 to 6 days a week, and I really hope you enjoy it. Also, let me know about the camera. I know it's new and it's different from the GoPro. I know the video is definitely a little bit different from the GoPro as far as you're seeing it is concerned, and also me filming it. It's a lot different on the filming side, and I'm sure there's a little bit of a difference as far as maybe not nearly as much stabilization as you would have got from the GoPro. But I can tell you this camera, you have to pick what's important to you, and for me, video quality is very important, audio quality is very important, but most important is a camera that works. It doesn't fail, it doesn't overheat, it doesn't shut down, batteries don't die. I still have a full battery on this camera after filming 2 Copart walkarounds out here in the sun, in the heat. It hasn't overheated or given me one problem. So yes, the stabilization may be a little bit less than it was with the GoPro, but I think ultimately for the whole package, this camera is doing the job for me. I'm very happy with it, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Links to all that down below. And don't forget autoauctions.io. A lot of people forget about them. You definitely want to use them before you start bidding on something like this. You can really see what the vehicle used to be like before you got your hands on it. It's an invaluable tool, and their link is down below as well. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. They're closed. We're probably locked in. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.